Hi, hello, hi, welcome back to Life with Naya. I'm Naya, and in today's video, I'm showing you all the stuff that I'm doing to prepare for college. What's up? So I had to switch microphones because the other one died. It was blinking red. So hopefully that doesn't happen to this one. If it does, whoop-de-doo. If I seem really low energy in this video, I'm so sorry. I'm like tired and just like, I'm just tired and kind of exhausted, honestly, which like that's crazy. Like school hasn't even started yet. What do you mean you're tired and exhausted? And it's just like, I don't know. So the first thing that I did was make a digital assignment tracker. So I didn't actually have to make this from scratch because I have used this assignment tracker since secondary school. And I was just, let's run it back for college because it helped me so much in high school. So this is my assignment tracker. It's pretty simple. It just has like the assignment name, type of assignment, and then if due date, how many days are left until the due date. So that's the structure that I use. I know that some people just do like the checklist version because I just think that this is more like useful for me. The next thing that I did was make an undergraduate plan. So I got this template online. I'm going to try to link the creator. I believe her username was Vivian, and she's a real one. She's such a girl's girl. There is a bee outside of my window, and I know that it is outside of my window, and it's not by me, but that's scaring the living daylights out of me. Because what the hell? They like to fly in through like there's a little gap in the window. So I'm like, you better not come inside, because if I get stung by a bee, oh, no, no, no. I'm so sorry. I'm like getting like moving on. So yeah, she was such a real one for that. So I cannot take credit for this template. This is not my template. This is the template that I found online. Yes, I adjusted it for me. But go check out her video. I will try to link everything in the description down below. I'll try to link the template. I will try to link her TikTok, everything if I can find it. Hopefully I can find it because it's when you find those gems, those hidden pots of gold on your FYP. So I made the undergraduate plan just because I don't want to be the senior who thinks they're graduating and then like, actually you missed prerequisite da 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 da, and so you can't graduate. Like that would actually destroy me. So making sure that that doesn't happen. The next thing that I did was make a digital notes template. So I do my notes in two ways. I have what I call skeleton notes and then body notes. So skeleton notes, what do you think of your skeleton? Your skeleton is the thing supporting stuff. So your skeleton is the base, the foundation. When I'm in class, I used to do this for history class in particular in high school. Not all my classes were like this, but history class, my teacher, she was very much a type of teacher who was just giving she was just relaying the information orally. She would not write on boards. We wouldn't really get notes. It would very rarely would she give us notes. We had to make our own notes, and she would grade our notebooks as coursework. And I always got a good grade because I put a lot of effort into my notes. I have to thank her so much because honestly, she prepared me for college. So skeleton notes. When you're in class, type down every single thing your professor says, every example, every sentence, everything that they say, that goes in your skeleton notes. Then when you come home, okay, and this is also a way to review your source material. Okay, this counts as your revision. When you come home, you go through your skeleton notes. If you want to do a further deep dive on something, you want to reference with the textbook, you want to go to the library and get a book, and then you make your body notes. These are the concise version of your notes. This is what you're going to use to study. I also make summary sheets, but body notes and summary sheets can be kind of interchangeable. You don't have to do the two. It depends on how heavy your subject is. My summary sheets typically is not like, oh, I'm going to sit down and summarize this. My summary sheets, I just take I like to blurt when I'm studying. I like to do blurting. So I will just take my blurting sheets. I will do it as neat as possible. So that way after I can use it as a summary sheet, and during exam season, I just whip around and I like to have physical notes and digital notes. When I'm studying, blurting, I'm always going to do that physically. I stand by the fact that there needs to be some type of writing, physical writing in your studying. If it's not for your notes, it has to be for blurting. If it's not for blurting, it has to be for flashcards. Something needs to be physical because our brains, when you take something and you go from pen to paper, you just remember it better. At least that is the case for me. So the next thing that I did to prepare for college is obviously get my school supplies. So I made a little list of school supplies. Luckily, I don't really have to get much stuff because I have a book bag. I have a lot of things. I have pen cases. I have a lot of things. So I didn't need to completely buy everything from scratch. Next thing that I'm going to do in preparation for college is make an aesthetic Google Calendar. So the theme of my Google Calendar is strawberry matcha. I don't know if you noticed yet, but every single thing that I've made is green. There's green somewhere. Why is there green? Because I'm somebody who subjects identify with colors. So I'm studying economics, right? And economics has always, where'd that go? Economics has always and will always be a green subject to me. If economics is any other color but green in your head, I don't know. Economics, money, green. Okay, that's how it works in my brain. So everything has been green. So my Google Calendar, strawberry matcha, because we're gonna have pink and green, different shades of pink and green, because I just think that's gonna look really, really cute. I have yet to make that. Probably by the time I'm editing this video, I'll probably make it so I can put it here, right? What else? Oh my gosh. So when I am packing, what was that? When I am packing my book bag, okay, so I will pack an emergency kit. What does your emergency kit have? All of the lady products, everything goes in your emergency kit. And your pencil case, duh. Your journal, I always carry a physical journal because yes, I have my assignment tracker, but not all the time I want to open that tab. Like sometimes school Wi-Fi is shoddy and you don't want to use it. So, have a physical journal that you could write down your assignments in. Okay. So that's what goes inside my book bag. And of course, my laptop, my laptop. You're like, your laptop was there the whole time? Yes, it was. So yeah, my laptop, my chargers, keys, an umbrella. Okay. Because if it were to rain, I always keep a jacket in my book bag because let's say I were to, have a visit by the Red Goblin and I were to leak. If I have a jacket, probably a jacket like my black jacket, tied around my waist, nobody's questioning anything. And also, if it just gets a little chilly, if it rains and I want to put on something with a hood, have a jacket in your bag. It can be there for various purposes. All right. That's pretty much it for right now. Like, obviously, things might change and I might adjust some things once I actually am in college. But as for right now, I don't really have anything else. So yeah, those are the things that I'm doing to prepare for college. I will probably also include if you want tutorials for how to make the templates, like the assignment tracker, if you want a tutorial on how to make, if you want a tutorial on how to, like, make your Google Calendar all aesthetic, any of those things, just let me know. I might make them without even being asked because I know that, like, I will see them on Pinterest and I was like, how did they do that? How did they do that? And then you can't find tutorials and you gotta figure it out by yourself. I could also just give you the link to my assignment tracker. Like, I could just do that as well, so let me know. But thank you so much for watching. That is all. So, ow! Yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. My content is definitely going to change a little bit this academic year because I'm going to be in school. And so you might not see as much makeup videos from me. It might definitely be like more vlogs, more study content, stuff of that nature because I'm just going to do, and more get ready with me's with like simple makeup. Creative makeup might be on the back burner because I just don't have a lot of extra time anymore. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.